Hello, everyone. It's Diane Yetter again from the Sales Tax Institute, here with another episode of our Women to Watch in Sales Tax. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by a friend that I have known for many, many years, Silvia Aguirre, who is the now CEO of Tax CSA in Raleigh, North Carolina. So, Silvia, welcome.
Diane, thank you so much for having me. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity and I love to always have a chat with you.
Okay. So, Silvia, Tax CSA is new. So why don't you tell everyone, because there's probably a lot of people that don't know what your new firm is, and what do you do as CEO?
Yeah, I can do that. So Tax CSA actually stands for Tax Compliance Services and Automation. And so we were trying to figure out a name that actually could put together what we wanted to do as an organization. And you're right, we're only, I would say, 4.5 months into this business. But as you know, you and I have had 30 years of experience in sales and use tax. And if you recall, my previous job with Avalera, I developed the cert capture product. So I have a lot of experience in exemption certificate management. And so I wanted to combine services that really emphasize the client experience with the compliance and figure out how we can automate processes. You know, e-commerce came about not many years ago. COVID really pushed people, to move from more service-oriented to more automated-oriented solutions. So we're trying to offer to any client that wants to look at their ecosystem, their architecture, figure out if there's any solutions that are can be emphasized, can me better, so they can be more efficient in what they're doing in the sales and use tax compliance world.
How exciting. Well, I certainly wish you the best of luck on this new endeavor, and I know you will be a grand success. So
thank you.
So is there something that you've accomplished in the sales tax field that you're especially proud of?
It's been a long career. I was sleeping last night thinking, I actually have done a lot in sales and use tax. So I do have to say, I'm obviously extremely proud of building a solution like cert capture or ECM now that actually is being used by a lot of organizations. And I can actually proudly say, I had something to do with that little piece. I can actually say, I'm proud of that little piece. I actually kind of knew what I was doing at the time based on my experience and my education, which I believe education is one of the most important things you can have.
Well, and creating cert capture, in my mind, Silvia, has always been the leading product in the certificate field. So definitely something to be proud of. So it sounds like you were starting to lean into, what advice would you give women working in sales tax? So maybe it's education?
Yeah, well, that's not only for women, but anybody. I mean, I cannot emphasize how many times I sat and said, I actually don't know how to do that, but I'm going to learn how to do that. And so I think the advice I would give women, particularly women, is like, don't shy away. You can do it. Whatever it is that you're thinking that you want to do, just execute it. I think a lot of women maybe feel like they cannot perform, that they cannot do something. And I'm here to tell you, if I can do it, you can do it. It's just a matter of putting yourself in that position and saying, if I don't know it, I'm going to educate myself on that, and I am going to be the best at it. So that's probably my best advice.
And that is great advice. And one that, as you said, not just women, but everybody should follow. But it is hard as women. We often don't have as much confidence in ourselves. And, that's part of this series, is to celebrate women in the field. So it is a pleasure, as always, to talk to you, Silvia. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with everyone. And I look forward to continuing to work with you in your new role.
Thank you, Diane. I really appreciate it.